Hey, good morning Guardians, TBL here with your weekly reset guide for Tuesday, May 23rd, 2017, the first reset in Destiny 1 post the Destiny 2 launch event. Anyways, the weekly featured raid this week is Crota's End, where you'll be taking on both the Deathsinger and the Crota Challenge. Next up, we've got the Challenge of Elders modifiers, and this week we've got Specialist, Trickle, and a Super Kill bonus. You know what? Anytime you see Super Kill bonus in Trickle, you just go ahead and skip it, if you're still doing Challenge, that is. Bosses you'll be facing are the Seditious Mind, Nora-Usk, Servant of Oryx, and Psylocke the Defiled. After that, we've got the Nightfall Strike, and this week it is something special. It's going to be the Wretched Eye Strike with the modifiers Arcburn, Small Arms, Juggler, Airborne, and Daybreak. And yes, you read that right. Arcburn, Small Arms, and Airborne all active alongside Daybreak. Get your Fatebringer ready. I'm not really a big fan of this strike, but with those modifiers, it should be an absolute ton of fun. The weekly Heroic playlist modifiers this week are Heroic, Voidburn, Brawler, and Ironclad. And the weekly story playlist is actually bringing in a surprise. Modifiers are Light Switch and Airborne. And yeah, you read that right, Light Switch. Try not to get meleeed. For the Crucible playlist, this week we got the return of the Doubles playlist, Control, Supremacy, Elimination, Salvage, and finally, the Rumble playlist. The artifacts this week are the Memory of Scory, which we all know the purpose of. When your super is full, kills will cause your nearby allies' supers to recharge faster. It's got a strength focus this time, but unfortunately it's only around a 78, maybe 79% stat roll. After that, we've got the Memory of Radagast, which grants you the ability to reflect energy-based projectiles when guarding with a sword. It also increases your sword ammo capacity. It's coming with a pretty good intellect strength roll of about 93%. Definitely better than we've seen in quite some time. Might be worth picking up. That extra sword ammo actually really helps. Alright, and finally we've got the Memory of Gellion. This artifact grants you a detailed radar that persists when aiming with primary weapons. And this week it's coming with a disciplined strength build that's about 91% of the overall max. Again, not bad at all. This is the artifact that basically invalidated the Knucklehead radar and the Third Eye perk. And just like the Memory of Radagast this week, it's actually a pretty darn good roll. Not a bad purchase. And now at Commander Shaxx this week, let's check out the Crucible bounties that he's got ready and waiting for us. First up, we've got a Hunt for Glory, where you need to exercise your skills in the Supremacy match playlist. Then we've got Taking Control, where you need to do the same thing in the Control playlist. You'll need 7 match completions, 30 advantage kills, 15 captures, and 1 beeline trophy. Easy stuff for great rewards. Alright, next up, let's head over to the Crucible Quartermaster. And his weapon bounties for the week are Burst of Victory, where you need to get 50 pulse rifle kills, Ion Victory, where you need to get 50 scout rifle kills. Next up is Trusty Sidearm, where you need to get 25 sidearm kills. Then They'll Never See It Coming, where you need to get 25 sniper rifle kills. And finally, Choose Your Moment, where you'll need to get 15 heavy weapon kills. And that's pretty much it. Get out there, complete your bounties, and get your great rewards. Let's go ahead and move on to the material exchange, where we'll be ending today's video. First up is Eris Morn, who's taking all the usual stuff. Worm Spore, Hadium Flakes, Antiquated Runes, and Moldering Shards. I swear, I'll wean you guys off of her someday. Then for Dead Orbit, this week they're taking Relic Iron donations. The Future War Cult this week is taking Helium Filament donations. And finally, the Best Faction, aka New Monarchy, is also taking Helium Filament donations this week. Make sure you complete those Nightfalls before you go shoving your mats into here. But alright, there we go. That is pretty much it for your weekly reset guide. Cutting it a little bit shorter today. Not going to be visiting the reef this time around. So hopefully Varix and Petra don't get too lonely without us. But alright Guardians, that's pretty much it for your weekly reset guide for Tuesday, May 23rd, 2017. Like I said before, this is the first Destiny reset week in a post-Destiny 2 live event world. And that being the case, it kind of feels weird to see Tower North, knowing what's going to happen to it in Destiny 2. We still got a lot of information from that event to cover, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel. But for right now, I want you Guardians to do me a favor. If you load into the tower this week, make sure you go to the speaker, wave to him, let him know everything's gonna be just fine. And then take some time to move over and gaze on into the future full of opportunities. It's definitely gonna be a bright one in the world of Destiny. But alright Guardians, that's it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Get out there and have a ton of fun in the world of Destiny. And don't worry, the sequel will be out before you know it. But as always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.